We got tree planters over here.
Yeah.
And look at this. Looks like we're in a cave or something. What's up, CG family?
Good morning, you guys. We are reporting to you live here in Chicago.
You look like a whole reporter today.
Do I?
Dressed to the T. We are coming to you guys live from the Chicago Auto Show. We're here at McCormick Place in downtown Chicago.
So, I don't know if you guys subscribed to us or knew who we even were 2 years ago, but we actually came to the Chicago Auto Show by ourselves. I drove the 350Z all the way to Indiana and from Indiana to Chicago. And, you know, we walked in as general admission. We were just scoping it around and, you know, having a good time. But this year, we got invited by Nissan. Shout out to Nissan.
I totally went on the wrong side there. But yeah, we have to figure out how to get from here to over there. So I don't know if we're gonna go this, which way are we? Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Let's try that way.
This guy looks like a kid that runs in the hallways at school.
This literally looks like a video game. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why it's so pretty. How can a building be like so satisfying? It looks like an office building. Look at the fountains. Welcome to the 2022 Chicago Auto Show. Anyways, you guys, today we are featuring these two officers and these beautiful fountains. These remind me of the fountains in the Delta terminal at Detroit Airport, if you have ever been. It feels like just yesterday we were here, but it's been 2 years.
I know.
It's crazy, time flies. While I'm walking across the bridge, one thing I wanted to say is there's nobody here. Like, if you look in there, there's 3 people in the camera right now. Wait till this is open to the public. This is media day, if I failed to mention that. So this is basically journalists, vloggers, bloggers, you name it, have access to the auto show today. Hence the reason nobody's here. Wait till it opens to the public, and there's gonna be so many people here. Usually what happens, and Christina, I'm sure you know this as well, you try and get footage of the cars, pictures, videos, and there's so many people that you just can't get that shot, and you have to stand there for 20 minutes waiting.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that today.
No.
No, sir. So right near the front of the whole display, this is basically what we're dealing with. A whole bunch of news channels, media, bloggers, vloggers, you name it. And they go from company to company where they have their displays and they hear what the representatives have to say about it and they report on it.
Right now, so what we're gonna be doing is walking the opposite direction where everyone's not at, so we can get more media coverage and we can make TikToks and we can vlog more and get closer to the cars without having to go through a herd of people, as you guys can see over there.
So yeah, we can actually record things without people in our way. They're all over there around the Broncos, but we'll get back to that once they're all gone. Look at this double carbon fiber spoiler, pretty sweet. Are those 2-piece wheels? Yes. Cool stuff. I love this.
You like it?
They need to put it into production.
They will.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Like a Target top? Oh my gosh. Are they clear taillights?
So I don't know about this actual model going into production, but I do know that top, the convertible, is going.
They're gonna do that style convertible.
Definitely not these taillights.
Dude, the taillights, the diffuser. It's actually nice. I don't even really like Supras, to be honest with you. I don't like how they drive. I don't like much about them personally.
Yeah, I got to drive one. MK5.
I know. But look at these taillights, like whited out. That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, enough of all the Supras. They've been out, they've been here. They were here 2 years ago in this exact same spot. In fact, that was even here. But what's more cool than the Supras is the new GR86, or the BRZ for Subaru, obviously. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging the taillights on this car. But the taillights, as I've said in the SEMA video, they remind me of like a Buick Regal, like mixed with a RCF Lexus or something. Like, I don't know, they look super familiar, but I really like the style for an entry-level sports car.
Would you take that or this? I would take this.
I would take a GR Corolla, but this one isn't a GR. Isn't the GR Corolla coming to the US like soon?
I thought it already was here.
Yeah, so this is the Corolla SE, but a GR Corolla, which is like the sports version, is coming to the US apparently. I think I'd take this. I don't know how I feel about the front. It definitely has to grow on me, but I do know, unlike the previous generation BRZ and GT86, the newer generation of the GR86 and the BRZ, they have different front bumpers, so it's actually easier to distinguish and differentiate the two. She's gonna try and open it. She bad. I hope the alarm goes off. Ooh. I'm telling on you. Honest thoughts on the comfort. It smells like a new car.
A lot more roomier than the MK5 Supra. No, I like this.
How's the clutch feel? Is it not there?
It's not a manual.
Oh, I thought it was a manual. I only saw it from the other side. I thought it was a manual.
This is very GTR-like.
Very GTR-like, you said?
Yeah, the R35.
They're trying to copy Nissan, you know, no big deal. Nissan's out here making moves. I do like, may I just say, the Alcantara style door and the seats.
It looks like they have air cooling as well.
Oh yeah, heating
and
cooling
cooling
seats.
Yeah.
And there are back seats. Okay, it's things like this. The leather steering wheel is nice. I love the stitching, but even more than that, I love that this is also Alcantara right there. That's super clean.
I love this. This gives off the Camaro, exactly like the Camaro ZL1. This is exactly how they are.
Yeah, that's true. And you know, obviously we've never owned a GT86 or a BRZ prior to like the new one.
Yeah.
So we can't really compare this to the old ones because we don't know what's similar and what's not.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've driven one, to be honest with you. But yeah.
Paddle shifters are really nice. They are with the steering wheel.
Are they with the steering wheel?
Yeah.
They're not column mounted? Oh, that's actually nice. Good job, Toyota. Shout out.
That.
Column mounted paddles are so annoying to me, especially when you're trying to track a car.
Yeah.
For daily driving, it's nice, but...
And then cup holder wise, we got one there, which I absolutely love. But we also have the one right here.
This is your gas pedal, this is your brake, and then we have, of course, our clutch for manual mode, but obviously you're not going to be using that during the simulation. You see
Gas.
I'm on gas.
Jeff Gordon out here. Your name is now Christina Gordon.
Are there paddle shifters? I don't know what this is.
It looks like it's shifting automatically.
Okay.
there's no paddle shifters on this one.
Hit that apex. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl.
Manual mode.
I know, right?
That would be sweet. Dang, she's hitting that. Okay. Ooh, you're aggressive with it.
Congratulations. They're just-
Dude, after 3 laps, you worked your way up from 36th place to 6th place.
That's awesome.
What the heck? Somebody sign her. We need some sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring Christina for NASCAR, comment down below. They have the Tacoma V6s sitting right here, but we're more of Nissan Frontier type of people, to be honest. But what is pretty cool, they have a new Heritage Edition 4GT that they just unveiled at the Chicago Auto Show, and this is the original. I think this is a 1966 or 1967. I don't know the history behind it too much. I haven't done my research, but I know there are a lot of Heritage Edition 4GTs that are based on older ones. Wow, look at this F-150. Looks like they're in the middle of an engine swap. Look at
Funny.
it. So funny.
We got a trunk bed in the front and the back.
And the
So this is the miniature trunk bed, and on the back we got the king size trunk.
So as you guys know, this is the F-150 Lightning. It is the first electric F-150.
Yeah.
But I love the headlights, definitely like the diffuser that blends the LED lights. It looks super cool. I don't know much about it. I mean, there's a whole article right here if you care to pause the video and read it. And what's really cool that you can't see because the hood is up, there is a light bar that goes all the way across, but obviously it's like right up here. But yeah, really cool stuff. And there's a whole bunch of other F-150s, F-250s, all in the back. It's so quiet. So Christina spotted the C06. I'm following her. We're passing even more Ford pickup trucks. A lot of Broncos. There's the Z06.
Alright guys, so as we saw from the previous video of the GT500 at Twin Auto Sales, we saw a couple Z8s, however, they weren't...
Z8s?
I mean C8s, you know what I'm talking about. Like, we saw a couple C8s next to the C7, and I did mention how the Z06 did come out, but those weren't Z06s, but we have one right here. I can't barely hold you guys because I have my phone and my camera, but here it is. As you guys see, we saw it at SEMA as well. What's really funny about this to me is, remember when the GT500 came out, the brand new GT500, the
Yes.
Mustang? Same color, same, you know, it was pretty.
Yeah, and speaking of which, this has a flat plane crank V8, so it's gonna sound super good, as many of you may know. Most muscle cars have cross plane crank V8, so they have that very low rumble. But this, along with the GT350 and the 350Rs, have
It's
flat
gonna sound
plane.
like a Ferrari.
It's gonna sound like a Ferrari.
But
right?
anyways, you guys can see. Ooh.
Not bad. We got carbon fiber wheels.
That's what I was gonna say. There are full carbon fiber wheels, just like the Mustang, the GT500.
GT500.
That's exactly what I thought of when this came out. And it's so funny because when we saw this, at SEMA, they also had this white interior that looks absolutely amazing, as
That
you guys
interior
can see.
is so gorgeous.
But I just love the Z06 so much more better than the
Than
regular
the
C8.
base model C8.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't, right?
But this front bumper really reminds me of the ZR1, like the C7 ZR1. It looks super duper mean.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I do want to mention, we spoke to somebody, I forgot who, but they said they picked up the wheels. It was off a GT500, but they were carbon fiber, just like these. They said they picked up the wheel and it was as light as a feather.
Oh yeah.
And I can't imagine, because when I pick up the wheels on my Mustang, they're super heavy.
You gotta use both hands.
Yeah, you're like getting a workout.
Yeah.
This is also a Z06 with different options on it. It doesn't have the same spoiler. It has different wheels, but this is just another take on the Z06 for those of you who didn't like the spec on that one. Maybe it was too flashy or too bright. This one's more refined, but this is definitely a very different style. I feel like, I don't want to say this is an older person's style, but it's definitely an older person's style. Like, that's a midlife crisis style. This is like, I'm satisfied where I'm at with my life right now.
Okay.
This is very nice. So bravo to Chevy for doing such a great job on this.
All right, guys, I'm trying to get you to the Bronco as soon as possible. I'm just dying to get there, but I'm trying to be real patient.
I think we're gonna save it for the last.
No, we're not. We're gonna get there, guys. I'll get you guys there as soon as possible. Don't worry. Grant's gonna try to stall us, but I'm not gonna let him. All right.
Oh, look, the TRX.
Right next to the Bronco display, which is literally as soon as you enter the Chicago Auto Show, it's Bronco. But right to the left of it, we have the Subaru display. Now, I don't know what's really new at the Subaru display, but they always have a really cool setup. So we're just gonna go look at the display real quick, because they always have like some nice like campfire foresty environment going on.
But this is
then
right to the right of us right here is the Bronco track, indoor track, and you can see they have a bunch of sand. It doesn't look like any Broncos are going around right now, but they go through this. It looks like they climb through the sand, go up this little mountain, and they call it crawling, where they go really slow over really big boulders, which is what that is meant to represent. But I don't see anything right now. But anyways, like Christina said, we're going over to Subaru. Subaru always kicks butt with their displays every single time. Their cars are awesome, of course, but the displays, look how much effort and money and time goes into this. This is absolutely unreal.
let's hang
Did you do
around
the
the
default?
campfire and sing our campfire song. CAMPFIROSONG song. It will just help if you just sing along. Anyways, look how huge it is. It literally just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Subaru's display is so big. Look at this. Okay, but anyways, here's the Bronco, and we're gonna go see the Bronco Raptor, as I mentioned, as soon as we're done with this display.
I was just saying, Subaru is like really setting the benchmark for all of these
but I tell
other.
you, we were here 2 years ago, and they did a great job, and now they're doing an even better job.
Even better job.
Their display just keeps
They
getting
have
bigger and
fake
bigger.
snow. Look up there.
It's gonna get so big to the point where the Chicago Auto Show is just gonna be Subaru.
It's just gonna be Subaru.
But
This
look at
way,
this really cool
look at
feature. I just
this.
saw someone- yeah, look at that. Look at like, I don't know what you can do. Cool interactive
Pull
stuff.
out your hands and then plant the tree, the seedling, and then move your hands and it'll rain and it'll turn into a tree. Throw it down, throw it down.
Throw it down. Throw the plant down.
Right, there you go. And now move your hands around, it'll rain, and then it'll grow into a tree.
Ta-da.
This
Just
is
like
the
that.
Aw, you planted a
My mom's
tree.
calling me.
The reforestation movement.
We got tree planters over here.
Yeah.
And look at this. Looks like we're in a cave or something, but this is literally so cool. I don't know. Subaru, bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And I'm honestly more amused by the actual setup of their section than the cars. I feel like that can be a good thing and a bad thing, because obviously you want, like, look at this. They have bridges, they have a huge, like, 100-foot flat screen circular TV in the corner over there. And yes, you want a really cool setup to draw people into your section, but at the same time, you don't want your section to be so over the top that it's distracting from the cars, right? Like, I don't know what car's in back of me right now. I didn't even look, because there's a purple tunnel.
This is crazy. Look at all this.
And now there's fake snow. Like, this is absolutely insane. What the heck? Are you kidding me? They have literal smoke under there. They're testing the special visual effects up there is the booth. And I guess we just timed it so perfectly. Christina's up there taking a look. Like I said, I could not tell you anything about their cars because their setup is so over the top. All right, now that we've been in the Subaru section for an hour, what's up?
I have something to say. So I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's like the Gim something Pastrana right over there. The Hoonigan Subi is gonna be at Fuel Fest in West Palm Beach on the 26th. So catch us there.
Yeah, we're gonna be there in West Palm Beach for a Fuel Fest. If you guys care to see us there, if you happen to be watching from Florida or any surrounding states. And yeah, this Subaru is going to be there. Cool stuff, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at some of this footage on that TV. That's crazy. Here's the old I guess old, but the WRX STI. Not much new. This one has the Recaro seats. I think they all do now. I could be wrong though. But here's the BRZ. This is Subaru's version of the GR86 that we saw up front with Toyota. But this is the new WRX. It's my first time seeing it in person. It still has to grow on me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. And the taillights literally look just like the Toyota GR86 and the BRZ. They look just like it. Look at that. That is on this car, and then there's this. They look very similar. Obviously, I mean, it's kind of the style they're going for now, but looks like there's one over here we can sit in and open the doors. Yeah, it just looks like a normal sedan from the back. It doesn't look sporty to me, but looks like good legroom at least. And they do have like a Tesla screen. That's super cool. But yeah, they come with their Recaros as well, which is another really cool thing, but still has to grow on me, I'm not gonna lie. This is the X5. My dad just bought one of these, but he bought the X5 with the M package, which is the M60i. So it's like souped all the way up. I'm gonna drop a video on that hopefully in the next week or two. So stay tuned for that, because this car is just absolutely gorgeous inside and out. And this one isn't even the top of the line one like the one my dad bought, and it's still this beautiful. So stay tuned for that video. Right next to it we have the new M5 CS. All right, you guys clicked on the video for this reason. We are making our way over to the Bronco section right now. They just did like a whole hour speech on the new Raptor, and literally right in front of us is the Bronco track. So this is what I was talking about when I said crawling. This is crazy. How is the back tire just locked like that? What the heck? I have no clue what feature that just was that he turned on, but that, I don't know how it helps either, but that's pretty sweet. He's gonna work his way up. Holy crap, that's a steep incline. And just like that, he's at the top. I do feel really guilty reporting to you live on the new Bronco Raptor and the Everglades because I don't know much about them. So don't hate on me too much. I'm basically here to show you a visual, an in-person live visual of what the cars look like. But other than that, if you want to know information on the cars, I'm not the guy. But yeah, we're almost there. I can see them right here.
All right, guys, let's go take a closer look at the new Ford Bronco Raptor. So, a couple things I found out about this. I mean, right off the bat, you can tell that this, in comparison to the regular Bronco, has way higher of a ground clearance, has way bigger tires. I mean, just take a look at these things. I think they're 37 inches if I'm not mistaken, but you know, obviously raised way higher, way more durable. Now, one cool fact about the new Ford Bronco Raptor is that it actually only comes with the 4-door option, whereas the regular Bronco comes with a 2-door and a 4-door option. Right off the bat, when you look at the front, you can see that this is borrowed from the actual Raptor, the F-150 Raptor, with the front grille that spells out Ford, and it's always been one of my favorite features. Now let's take a closer look on the inside. Would you look at that? Looks like both the front and the back have heating and cooling options. I mean, I'm just guessing off of these little vents that are poking through the seats. Another thing I want to point out right behind me, obviously the Ford Bronco Raptor is a lot wider than the regular Bronco, and I don't know all the numbers. You could probably search them up. So Grant is going to be touching on the Everglades right over here that was just revealed today. I'm sure there's probably TV overview on that, but the Bronco Raptor, the twin turbo V6, is pushing more than 400 horsepower. What's up?
What's up?
We don't know the exact numbers yet, but they claim that it's more than 400 horsepower.
I think they've heard enough of the Raptor. I think they want to see the Everglades.
All right, you want to go touch on the Everglades?
Let's go take a look at the Everglades.
And then after Grant goes through his review, comment down below who did a better review. Grant, did Grant do a better review on the Everglades, or did I do a better review on the Raptor?
Wow.
Yeah, it's like that.
Did you mention the Ford F-150 Raptor like front grille?
Of course.
Don't lie.
I did.
Did you?
Yes.
What did you miss?
The one last thing I want to touch on this new Bronco is that I'm not quite sure how many color options there are for the Raptor, but I'm pretty sure they are going to derive from the original base Bronco. Do you know the color options?
No clue.
No idea. I'm sure they're great. And if you don't like them, you can wrap it.
Onto the Everglades, you guys. Right off the gate, I want to say, I feel like personally this is the American version of the Land Rover Defender. I know a lot of you enthusiasts aren't going to be happy that I just said that, but I mean, come on, look at it. Even visually speaking, it's got the green with the white top. We're getting Defender vibes here. So the most distinguishable feature from the front of the vehicle obviously is going to be the blacked out Bronco logo. On the grille, obviously the winch is pretty noticeable as well. Apparently this is a 100-foot line that can tow up to 10,000 pounds, and that's pretty impressive if you ask me. We got mud tires on there. We got this Everglades sticker, I guess, or vinyl, on the vehicle as well. It looks like a map of the Everglades somehow. Not sure. But on the passenger side, this is from factory. They have a snorkel, which basically, I mean, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what the purpose of snorkels are, but some don't. Instead of having the air intake through, I guess, right here into the engine, it's going to be sucked in through the snorkel. That's because a lot of the time this is going to be covered in water or underwater, so you don't want to intake that into your engine because bad things happen. But it comes with this crossbar on the roof, and I don't know what the color options are on this either, like Christina said, in terms of the Raptor. I believe it does feature 300 horsepower as opposed to the base model, which is, I believe, 275 roughly. I could be wrong, don't quote me on it. But moving into the interior, oh wow, I didn't even know the doors open like that. That's really cool, not gonna lie. Interior, I do know that they come with floor mats that are easily washable because you're going to be very muddy. I don't know what material this is on the seat, but it feels like you can just wipe it with a rag and it'll come right off. So I'm sure this interior has been designed to basically minimize the stains that can be caused from mud. There's a handlebar for you guys if you need it. I love all of the overhead buttons and stuff that is incorporated into this. It really feels like a true like badass vehicle. I don't even know how to describe it with you guys. But you guys, this thing is an absolute unit. It's basically meant to go mudding. This entire vehicle, obviously it's named the Everglades after the giant swamp in Florida. But this car is literally designed from factory to go into the mud. I'm sure you guys know the sport mudding, which is when people go and get their vehicles stuck in the mud and try and winch themselves out and pull themselves out of the mud. This car's designed to do that from the factory, which is super cool. Between the two, I don't know which one I would take because I don't know much about either, to be honest. I do not know the crawling ratio on this when you know, crawling over rocks. I think it's 67 to 1, but it's a really good looking truck, I must admit. I don't like the look, the visual look of the Broncos very much, but the Everglades is a great looking vehicle. So on that, back to you, Christina.
Reporting to you live here at the Chicago Auto Show, we got a high of 62 and a low of 55.
Wow.
That's it for today. Back to you, Grant.
All right.
Okay, we gotta save this battery.
No, for real. Here they are from a distance, because you guys only got to see them up close. But there's the Everglades, and there is the Raptor. They have a green screen right there for like taking pictures from the driver's seat, so it kind of messes up the picture here, but you get the point. They were just playing music, so I couldn't really talk, but they have a towing, like a winch section right here, which is actually really cool. I've never seen that, and it basically lifts that heavy box at the end, so they're gonna connect a truck.
Wow.
I know, that's really cool.
Pulley system.
A whole pulley system. But no offense, Dodge's like basically ramp is literally so weak compared to this. Look at that.
Crazy.
I
That
know.
shows a lot on performance. No. Dude, I'd be scared to go on that ramp.
No, for real. That one's actually pretty steep. That's pretty steep. But this is the Giulia. This isn't the GTA, but it would be really cool if it was. I've always wanted to see a GTA, which is the top of the line Giulia. But this one has slotted rotors. Looks like carbon ceramics. Let's check out the interior just real quick. We got carbon fiber in there. Oh, that's actually gorgeous. Check out the stitching. We got green and white stitching for their colors. Like that. I'm actually kind of digging it.
This Gladiator on the side says Mojave. The snake.
Mojave Desert.
Oh, I thought it was a snake.
Well, the snake is named after the desert. I'm surprised you know there's a snake called the Mojave rattlesnake. That's impressive. But this is the Mojave Jeep Gladiator, named after the Mojave Desert. One of the most potent rattlesnakes in the world. Dang. Ooh, this is bougie.
Look at that huge platform. I can put my whole foot on this.
For real.
First and foremost.
I'm actually...
Did you look at that?
I'm actually impressed. Look at, there's a screen on this
Look at
side.
the back. Wow. So it looks like this middle section also turns into a seat.
Wait, why did Jeep actually kill it with this truck?
This Grand Wagoneer. I wonder how many
Wow. That's absolutely crazy.
I wonder how many maintenance issues it's gonna have. I feel like
don't
equivalent to
know.
Range Rover.
Right. Dude, I know that the starting MSRP on this thing is super expensive though, but
Really?
obviously, look, I mean,
But
it's gonna...
is it worth it? Is this better in comparison to the Escalade, the Suburban?
Right, the
Way better.
Navigator,
Yeah.
all of those.
Love it.
That's really nice though. They did a good job on it.
All right.
So this is Jeep's course. Their course is actually not bad from what I can see. Their ramp is definitely #1 out of any of the exhibits so far. Oh my gosh, if this truck falls on me, I'm dead. Don't look at me, look at the road. Oh my god. Listen to the exhaust on that thing, you guys.
This is what it took.
So that's Jeep for you guys.
It's 2 days ago, or I believe yesterday, Nissan revealed a brand new color on the new Z. So we're currently on our way to go check it out and go inside and see, because there's a whole new interior as well. And as you guys see, per masks, that's what we're here for.
But that's not gonna be in this video. That's gonna be in the coming video right after this one. And I'm really excited to see the new color because it's like, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm sure you could just go look it up if you wanted. But we're gonna go see it in person and see how it compares to what it looks like online. But that's gonna be in the video right after this one. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we did a decent job. Comment below.
Who had the better review?
Yeah, it was definitely me though. I mean,
Sure. And then we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
peace out.